perfection. I am perfect. I am the motherboard in every single circuit. I am the high price you pay even when you can't afford it. Yes, I am important, and I am worth it. I am the hard work you do and the funds too that you earn to make it. I am both the good and bad habits that you have, plus I am the will to break it. I am the air you breathe to live, plus the ability to give or take it. I am infinity plus possibility. I am the constant that is constantly consistent. I am the accepted resistance, the ending that goes on strong and persistent. I am spineless and relentless, a genius yet senseless, defensive and defenseless, the professed protag plus antagonist. I am everything. I am all of this. Welcome, greetings, and salutations, dear Sagittarius. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope this new year is bringing you happiness and joy and delight and good health, good friends, good people, good times, good memories. Life is fast, so when I say fast, it's moving fast and it's short. When you accelerate time, it shortens some things as well. Because, if you don't appreciate what you have, I'm sure you'll appreciate what you had. Past tense, right? Yeah, so, I don't know. I feel like this new year should remind us all to give thanks. Give thanks and praises, guys. It could be worse, right? Let's be thankful that it's not. Be happy for what we got. Waste not, want not. You take care of shit, it lasts longer, right? Yeah, it does. It lasts longer when you take care of it and treat it good, right? So you should also do the same to self. You should treat self good so that you last longer, okay? All right. You guys have cloves, protection, friendship, prosperity, strengthens bonds, and protects against negativity. Clove in charm bags or scattered near entryways invites prosperity and fosters friendly connections. I pause when inner signals, a conscious or intuitive slowing down, rhythm, attention, and subtle sensing. In what situations do I feel the need to stop, and what do I feel when I lose my usual rhythm? 1515 is creativity. Keep assessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers speak through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is around you. Your affirmation is, creativity is my birthright. As I express my creativity, I feel a beautiful flow of love and connection. You have 222, abundant blessings. Abundance is flowing toward you. Keep your thoughts positive and watch your dreams manifest. Goodness, I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. That's a beautiful card, really and truly. All right, so you've got bottled up. Illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, or using deception. You have blind, searching for answers, blinded to truth, watching you online and wanting to know. You have wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. You have abundance and prosperity lies ahead. You have channeled the energy of the next moon phase. You have clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying.
Somebody's got a stalker. Okay, or you're a stalker, one of the two. Pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Depth, awareness, importance, and value. You have happiness, fit well together, lasting commitment, deep connection. You have money. Money is an issue, financial support, settlement, or alimony. You have, what else could this mean? Well, it says there are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually noted and rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap, dude. Take a power nap. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Here's 7 of Raphael. This is time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Then you have the Star. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Okay, what else we got going on here for you, dear Saggies? My Sagittariuses. You have Temperance, and you have the Strength card, along with the High Priestess. So this is looking a little bit like, your own energy there. A little bit of Leo in there. Got a whole lot of fire going on now. It's looking like you need to seek balance, and it's requiring you to dig down deep. You're going to have to use your inner strength and trust in your intuition. It's kind of like having to be patient but move at the same time. You've got to find this balance. That's what I'm seeing. You need to find some balance. And it's a difficult situation. You got to trust your intuition, though. I know that. Let me get a alternate. Well, it might be alternate. It might match me exactly. I don't know. Let's find you an alternate interpretation. Okay, this says, finding inner wisdom to guide a balanced, patient path. Through challenges, using inner strength to integrate intuition with action for a harmonious, purposeful outcome. Blending deep knowing with calm, moderate living for spiritual growth. It's about trusting your gut, managing extremes, and having the fortitude to integrate hidden truths into your material life. So, intuition meets action type of energy. The High Priestess hidden wisdom provides the guidance. Temperance blends it with the material world, and strength gives you the courage to manifest it calmly. Inner harmony and purpose, you're being called to listen deeply, to find your true path, then patiently and moderately walk it, empowered by your inner fortitude to overcome obstacles. Balancing the unknown. This spread suggests that you have access to deep intuitive knowledge that needs to be integrated into your daily life, requiring inner strength to embrace what is hidden. And it could just be a reminder that it is a time for integration. It's a potent message to stop looking outside for answers and instead use your inner power to create balance in your life, leading to a greater spiritual understanding and fulfillment. So trust your gut feelings. Act with calm, moderation, and purpose, and know you have the quiet inner power to succeed at anything. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome if you set your mind to it, okay? All right, Sag, your number is 64. And 64 says, two good friends were in business together. The richer gave the poorer a larger share. Such virtue did not go unrewarded, and very soon both became ministers under the great king. The traditional interpretation says working together with others is your best hope for advancement and profit. Form close friendships and affairs will be settled quickly. Great chances are very close, and you will soon receive pleasing news. Investments will most likely prosper, and you will recover from most illnesses quickly. The reflection says, quiet acts of kindness may seem insignificant, but in fact, they make you into the sort of person that kings and emperors would like as a friend. Nothing is too small to count. Cultivate kindness and compassion in your life. Discover how this will bring you a better fortune, because it will make you a better person. Wow, that's kind of deep, guys. Pretty good stuff there. I'm liking it. And because, Sagittarius is my moon, Pisces is my sun, but Sag is my moon, I'm listening too. I'm taking heed. Take what resonates, all right? I feel like we got cross watchers here today. Let's go. All right, well, Sag, my dear Sagittarius, I love you guys. Do you want pile 1? Or would you like pile 2? Okay, you choose. I'm gonna mark it in a timestamp and let you know when pile 2 begins, all right? For pile 1ers, here we go. The 3 of Wands. Okay, the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is about looking ahead. It's about being confident and growing and having foresight, like to kind of see what's ahead so you can navigate. You know what I mean? Then you have this 10 of Cups. This is like happiness, harmony, emotional stability. So it's like you're looking ahead and you can see that you're going to have this stability and happiness coming in. You can see that because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's having some good luck on your side, but it's also ending and closing out cycles that are over. It's a positive change. It's like fate coming through, okay? So, you have the 4 of Swords next. This is a period of like a timeout, a relaxation moment, taking a break, self-reflection. You know what I mean? That type of energy. Then you have the Knight of Cups. This is water sign energy. This is like being determined, but yet being tactful and graceful. You know what I mean? Kind of an idealist, but, 8 of Wands. This is communication. So you're probably having quick communication, probably via text or something like that. Quick little messages back and forth with a possible water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Don't know. But whatever this conversation is, that you're having, it has you in this Hanged Man positioning. You're not stuck. It's stuck by self-imposed stuckness. It's because you need to gain a new perspective. You need to see things a little bit differently. So you're taking a time out, a pause to review it, to go over it. You know what I mean? To work it out in your head. All right. All right. So then you have the 9 of Swords. So you being in this timeout pause, it doesn't seem like you're in a timeout pause, because with the 9 of Swords, that's anxiety. Can't sleep. That's worry. That's, negative thoughts creeping in, which you don't want. Don't do that. Don't feed into the negative thoughts. Finally, you have the Two of Swords here. Well, that's about being stuck, being at a stalemate, having a difficult choice, being at a crossroads. Let me see if I can get any other energy off of this. Okay, for quick. Any more? Can you tell me more about this? This reading here for Sagittarius Spirit. Tell me more. Let me know what's going on with this. The Knight of Cups. Who's the Knight of Cups? Who's the Knight of Cups? This is a person who gives you they give you inspiration. They ignite your dang. Did you see the light go like that? Crazy, huh? Okay, they give you inspiration. They inspire you. Okay, that's who you're having this quick back and forth conversation with. I think that's how you realize during one of these conversations that maybe you need to take a time out and relook at the situation. You need to change your perspective, because right now you're in this Two of Swords, same as here, Two of Swords. This position where you have difficult decisions. You have to weigh up your options. You have like inner conflict as well. You're like in a state of doubting. You kind of are avoiding stuff. You might have hidden information as well that you're not sharing. But you're in a state of confusion. You're in an in-between place, like 1 foot in and 1 foot out type of energy. Yeah, you've got to make up your mind. You can't sit around and think it's going to solve itself, whatever this is that you're dealing with, because it's not. You got to take, oh, wow. This is horrible. There's heartache, stabbed in the back, betrayal, painful endings, grief. And the Tower just came out on top of that. So if you don't rethink your... Okay, you got when this happens, because it's going to happen if it hasn't already. Something's going to happen. You're going to be having a conversation with this person. There's some type of disagreement or something you don't see eye to eye on. You go to timeout. You're in timeout, okay? You all are not... That quick communication is not happening right now. You're stressing out. You're unable to sleep. You're anxious. You're trying to figure this out. And then the Tower moment hits, this sudden change, this upheaval, okay? And you're sitting up there trying to figure out what to do at this crossroads, this really big decision to make. What's going on with this, Spirit? What's going on with this? Okay, so this has to do with choices, decisions. Again, weighing up your options, multiple priorities. Then look, 9 of Swords is on the bottom again. That's that anxiety, depression, can't sleep, worried about money. You need to step up and be a leader then. You need to, if you want to be prosperous, you have to go after it. You know what I mean? You have to be confident and keep moving forward. You know, you got to get some mental clarity and some intellectual power. Okay? You need to be more frugal, watch your money, spend wisely, and make solid investments, okay? Yeah. Or you're going to keep finding yourself in this hanged man position. You have choices. There's options here, but you're weighing them all out, I guess. You need to take a more strategic, more, I don't know, more traditional approach if you're going to find love and happiness the way you want it with your partner, your sunshine, your happiness. You know? Yeah, you got to step up. I also feel like if you sabotage your own stuff, like you'll be right on the precipice of happiness and then just, guess you get scared and you tear it all down. All right, well, this has been your reading, pile 1. I'll make a part 2 to read pile 2 because I don't want this to go too long. All right, guys. So, yeah. Please like, share, subscribe if you have not done so already. Please leave a comment if this resonated, or if it did not, that's cool too. But take care of yourself, be good to yourself, be good to others, and check out part 2 for those of you who picked pile 2, or those of you who just wanted to continue on throughout the reading. All right, I'll see you on part 2, guys. Bye.